Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our first hosting of the SPRM Optima Awards. Special welcome to our CEO, newly minted CEO, Mrs. Kelly Dawn Hamilton. Our awardees, give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you for joining us. And everyone out there listening on Teams and in YouTube land, we're streaming live on YouTube. Yes, we are. So we're going to start the program because we're a little late. So now that I've offered welcome, could we all bow our heads as we begin with prayer? Father, as we're gathered here today, we want to say thank you for what you have done. Mighty God, we thank you for the acquisition of the ISO 9001 2015 certification for the authority. God, we want to thank you for the awesome work that everyone has put in. And as we gather to celebrate, we pray that you be in our midst. Be with us as we thank these wonderful persons for their contributions. We tell you thanks for all these mercies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. 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 So moving right along, we're going to invite our CEO, Mrs. Kelly Dawn Hamilton, to give the opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Why are we so hungry? Is it that we're waiting for snacks?
We've got those.
We've got snacks. All right. So, as we all know, and we always have to start at the beginning, right? And the beginning for us was our journey. Started at the top of the journey with ISO, which was, I came in at the easy part, right? The work that went into it was tremendous. We know the commitment that we had to have, not just from SPRM, but across the organization in order to get it done would have been tremendous. Persons would have been saying, well, again, but I would just like to congratulate the team. Yesterday morning, we collected our certificate. And I thought that it was such a moment, it was such a proud moment it was excellent, I think, to have had the entire team, the SPRM team there to participate because it was your moment. It was a moment, exactly, it was and a moment for the authority. And I just want to thank everybody for participating, even when you didn't want to, for giving the support to SPRM who led on this initiative. So congratulations again to SPRM and the wider team that would have participated. So this week we're celebrating, and fittingly so, we're celebrating World Quality Week. We would have celebrated International Project Management Day on November 2, bless you. World Strategy Day on November 9, and World Quality Day happened on that same day. And because we like to have a little bit of the action too, as we should, we at the authority would have celebrated SPRM's Optima Week. And so this week would have had a number of activities that, the treasure hunt did turn up. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. And there were a number of other things that took place, different quizzes that would have been sent out, and persons would have demonstrated their knowledge, their vast knowledge of ISO in responding. We have quite a few winners. Big up yourselves. It tells us that you didn't just participate in the process, but you learned as well, right? And want to congratulate you on that. So my brief remarks are congratulations again to SPRM. And the truth of the matter is that the journey doesn't end here. Us collecting our certificate was what? Step one, right? It's now, how do we ensure that this is maintained and we continue to have this certification? That is the real hard part. So if we thought the first part was hard, this part will test us, particularly in the first stages. I imagine at the end of the first year when we have to show what we have done, it's going to be a little test, right, Navigate? But it gets easier thereafter as we incorporate the ways of working in terms of ISO into how we work, right? So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you to the winners for participating and for making Optima Week a success. Thank you to SPRM for leading on it. And I wish everybody a happy weekend, a restful weekend, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Kelly. for reiterating how much of a big move this was for the entire authority. And a key thing that Kelly said is that this is just the start, and we will work towards maintaining it, right? At least everybody in the room that I can hear.
Yes.
All right. So before we go on, we have a little something. We're gonna start a little something because we don't have Kelly Dawn for the entirety of the day. We're gonna ask her to return to the podium. And we're going to be presenting her with a special award. Sevon McIntosh, could you assist us with this one? I know this one is a surprise.
It is.
So this particular award is something I thought of when we were planning Optima Week. I do believe that your leadership since being here has truly been commendable. And they said it at the awards yesterday, that without a solid leadership behind quality, you reach nowhere. And I think you have been spectacular in your support. You've been very visible, very present, and we really appreciate it. And so we want to identify this year as a quality champion.
Oh,
And so we created this little award to recognize you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sevon, for presenting that. And thank you, Kelly, for being the quality champion, because a key part of the whole quality management system is having it spearheaded by leadership, having the buy-in of leadership. And we want to say thanks again for buying in. As you came in, you bought into the process. So thank you for that, Kelly. Another round of applause, please. So we will be moving to our senior director from SPRM, who will be giving her remarks to you before we go into the presentations.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for participating. We've had such a great week. It has been full of a lot of fun, flavor, known by SPRM. That's what we're well known for. We're happy that this day, yesterday, when we got the certification, it was long awaited. When the unit began in 2019 with my coming to the authority, and then we set it up with the other team members joining on, and quality was introduced to us, the vision of us being certified and operating at international standards. As Sevon mentioned, leadership is very important, and we would have had that vision imparted, starting with Dr. Deans, with Gary Stott, and then with Kelly Dawn Hamilton, championing the last leg of the journey. And we have had great support for the project from the top down to everybody on the ground, and it has just been tremendous. I know we have had some daunting moments. The team has felt, a little disappointed sometimes with the setback. COVID happened. We managed that. We had a lot of other competing demands on our time and efforts, because this is a collective effort. This is not a win for just CEO. It's not a win just for SPRM, but it's a win for everybody here. It shows that everyone here is a part of a world-class operating organization that can operate at a standard that is world-class. So the contribution of every single person here makes a difference. The work that we do on a day-to-day basis, the standards that we maintain, the way we interact with clients is world-class. So I think everybody in the room and online should just give yourself a clap. And I could not be any prouder of SPRM today. We have had quite a journey. Sevon, Robin, Chantel, where's Chevelle? She stepped out. And our prodigal team member, Jabelan, is here, which is a testament to the great support and the involvement that we've had from the team over the past couple of years. Davide Jalal Henry, who feels pretty much like a member of the authority staff, who has been our consultant on the project. She has contributed tremendously to the knowledge share, to some very practical sharing of ideas and her own experiences in the journey and her quality journey. And it has been, we've learned a lot, and it has evolved where people, at first were hesitant, but now are coming to us with ideas of things that they can do. So that is just fantastic. Savon has been excellent. Savon started as our quality super intern, but the technical capacity has just been phenomenal. We rely on him quite a bit for, just the intricacies of how these things work. Robin is our industrial engineer, and she rounds up the team, the quality team, and it has, that between Savon and Robin, we have a super team for quality. And the rest of the team, we have pulled, Pricey is our circle that just pulls us together and fills in all the pieces. Chevelle and I keep everybody accountable in terms of making sure timelines are met and so on. And we really are just grateful to everyone for just being patient with the process. And now we will see, as we step out here now, begin to see quite a bit. We've already seen the difference it has made in how persons coming on board, new persons, know what they're supposed to do, what's expected of them. We have quality, we have standards in place, and it can only grow from strength to strength. So SPRM is very proud to be a part of quality, to be a part of standards for the organization, to be a part of assisting the organization to grow from strength to strength, to transform into even greater heights for the authority. And we are very proud to be a part of that process and continue to support the authority and CEO on that journey, the next leg of the journey. And I encourage you guys just to share ideas. This is a continuous improvement space. We want to welcome everybody's input to the circle of quality, and we want to just continue to see how we can grow and be more successful. So let me see if I'm leaving anything out. Yes, one part. We were very happy, I must say. I have to mention that we did get funding for this project to round about 3.5 million through World Bank funding under the MICAF quality project. So that, let us clap. So that part is good, where we can get support, external funding, be a part of a bigger project, a bigger effort for the GOJ is important. One more thing I wanted to mention is that almost most persons can say that they have received some training under the ISO project, whether it's lead implementer, lead auditor, management level training, middle management training, root cause analysis, what else we have done, corrective action. So everyone has been, the work that you do has been uplifted by the training that you have received, and that is something that you will leave here with and into any space that you go into, and have that value add to your journey. So I close out and go into the heart of the awards, and thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Renee. All right, so we are celebrating what week? I think everybody should know by now. Optima Week. All right, so just a little backstory of how Optima Week came about, right? So we wanted to commemorate the respective days that for the areas that we are focused on. And so we thought of, when we realized that all the days coincidentally, or should I say conveniently, fall within the same month, we chose to create a specific number of days, designate those days to celebrating our respective portfolios. Now, we didn't initially plan any activities at all. We never planned any activities. But when we came down to about 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, why not? We met as a unit and we said, why not create something, a week to celebrate each day? Because Quality Week is actually this week. Last week was what fell last week? Does anybody remember? Which day was last week? Nobody remember? The treasure hunt day, which one? Just a big hint. I'm in charge of that one. Thank you. So that last week was project management day. This week we celebrated yesterday actually strategy and quality day. So we came together and we thought of making it a little thing, a couple balloons, nothing too big. And here we are now at the end of the week to celebrate you and everybody who has partnered with us in the authority to achieve the certification. So can we give ourselves another round of applause, please? All right. So this week, from last week into this week, we promised some gift baskets. So we are now going to award the persons who won those gift baskets. So for the first day, which was project management day, the treasure hunt day, I have never seen so many persons in the stairs are running up and ever in my life. I apologize sincerely for making it so rigorous because I saw persons running up the stairs, persons pulling the alarm door. But I'm so grateful that you all chose to participate. I'm grateful for the person that did participate. And sad to say, we may not have all the gifts today, but after conferring with my SD, we realized that we can supplement the other giftings as it should have been initially. And the winners will know what I'm talking about. So we will talk afterwards. All right, we good with that?
Yeah.
All right, so you don't have to crucify, right, Christina? All right. All right. So I'm going to ask Robin to assist us in bringing around the baskets, and I'm going to ask Christoph to collect his and his partner's gift basket here for us.
So these those.
Oh, all right. So thank you, and we apologize for that breaking transmission. So here we are with Christoph, who, and funny story, can I share this, Christoph? If you don't, you can.
I don't know what story this is, but go ahead.
So we received an email from Christoph to say that he looks forward to dominating the treasure hunt. He is very passionate and he wrote a very passionate email to SPRM letting us know that he would be gunning for the title of treasure hunt champion. So here is the Christoph. We thank you for your participation and we hope you participate again. All right. To our second pair, Christina and Trishana. Now, I have the photos. I have the photos from the treasure hunt day. I've been advised by management not to release those photos because it shows this lovely pair here in a very aggressive manner. So we have refrained from showing that photo, but we want to thank them for participating. Can we give them another round of applause, please? Thank you, ladies. And with that, we head into the gift baskets for the quality management system session, right? Now, these were, to me, because we had to complete these tasks, these activities before they were sent out to the wider public. And I understand some of the frustration because it was not exactly easy. Now, when our dear quality manager filled out these lovely equations, puzzles, quality, multiple choice of quality, that as he calls it, it's so easy, man. It's so easy. It was easy for him. Now, Stefan's brain is different. It's easy for him. It wasn't easy for the rest of the team. But we are glad to see that there are a number of persons who, stepped up to the par. Christoph, who responded every day. Thank you again, Christoph. So we are going to be presenting the awards for quality. Robin Robinson to the fore to present the awards for quality. Yes. So we want to thank Alian for winning the very first challenge for multiple choice of quality. Alian is a member of the TS. Thank you, Oshiri. I was going to say Alian is a member of the TSCS unit. She is the intern and she's firing on all cylinders. And this very important point, she's a part of Red House. Thank you so much, Alian. All right. Unfortunately, this winner could not be with us today, so he asked for the gift basket to be collected on his behalf by Brittany Johnson. So we want to thank Jordan Ferguson for participating and winning the second day's activities. Now, the funny story that we are going to talk about, Brittany, is that Brittany was the first person to respond on day 2.
Correctly.
So, unfortunately, Brittany did not follow the rules. And so it was brought to our attention. I'm not going to call any names who brought it to our attention.
TSI.
We don't know any TSI. So we're not going to call any names. But it was brought to our attention that the rules were not properly followed. And so Brittany's winnings was revoked, which we sincerely apologize for, Brittany. And so Jordan is named the winner. So he invite Brittany to come and collect it for Jordan. That's cold.
One team.
One team.
Yes.
Stay up.
I hope she's not too far gone. We would like to call back Brittany Johnson to the stage.
Woo! Go Brittany!
Brittany did follow the rules this time, and she won the quality mapping challenge. So we invite Brittany to collect this deserving gift basket. Woo!
No, Brittany.
All right, and for this one, we had the procedures matching for this, right? I know this one was a tricky one because everybody responded that the internal audit procedure lies with internal audit when it actually lies in SPRM. So for those who, well, did anybody get that right? No one got that one right. Right? Thank you so much, baby. So we are going to invite Ali, who did in fact get the most. And we promise, disclaimer, we promise this was not planned. TSCS did not have any insider knowledge. This is purely coincidental that Ali's in my house and she's here again. It's purely coincidental. So we want to thank Ali again for participating. Thank you, Robin. We're going to invite Ms. Chevelle Grant to hand out the gift basket for strategy. Now, this one took a while for anyone to respond. We didn't think anybody was going to respond. Apparently, it slipped some person's minds that we were handing out two that day. But you know, in eagerness to answer the first one, we understand that some person's minds have missed it. So we're going to invite Chevelle to hand out that gift basket to a young lady dearest to my heart. I like to call her Auntie. And if anybody knows, you know why I call her Auntie. We're going to invite Chrisanne to come up and collect her gift basket.
Wait, guys. Which camera am I looking for?
This one.
Okay.
Oh, serious. Thanks. Thank you so much. A rousing round of applause again for everyone that participated. So I was reminded that we are joined by an audience on YouTube. So I should remember, streaming is like a live show. So when you're watching TV, then you see Rising Stars and you see the in-house audience, and you have the TV land audience. So like the TV land audience would know that there's a laughing baby in the room, and that's why we're laughing. So we're going to take a little break in transmission, and then we're going to resume with the special awards for the special awardees. All right, so thank you again for joining us. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are going to go into the segment where we award the special plaques that we had categorized for, some special persons, some here in the room with us, some in TV land, or Teams land, I should say. So we're going to talk about the criteria because we've been getting some heat. Because everybody wants a plaque, everybody wants to be awarded, but you have to understand what we are awarding for. All right, so these were the 3 criteria that we focused on for these assessments. Compliance rate, so timelines of report submission, recognizing your dedication to adhering to reporting compliance requirements, process efficiency, so this is where KPI performance is concerned, acknowledging your efforts in optimizing process efficiency and KPI performance. Audit performance, so the number of non-conformities for internal and certification audits. Celebrating your excellence in maintaining high performance standards during internal and certification audits. So everybody good on those? All right. So we're going to ask Chevelle Grant to be our first presenter, who will be presenting the first set of special awards to our officers. As soon as you hear your name, come to the podium and look straight into the camera. Thank you so much. We're going to invite Naomi Allen to the Big up. No, Naomi. Hey. So,
Wait, look this way too.
Wait, Chevelle, your name will come.
So Naomi is one of BPSS's premier members who champion quality, and we understand her. And she's also an ops monitor. So another round of applause for some really good work. And she's also from Red House. Thank you so much. We are going to invite a non-Red House member to join us on the podium, Janika Malcolm. So Janika is an efficient person when it comes to the KPIs. Janika maintains. So we wanted to award Janika today with this special award for her wonderful performance.
Greenhouse.
We don't know what NMZ means,
One
but we're going
together.
to continue and award our litigator in the room. Not you, Shaquille. Branson, please come forward.
You go, girl.
Go,
Go in the house.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna go.
Yellow rose.
Thank you so much, Chevelle, for those presentations. We're going to head into the second phase of our presentations. We're going to award the standout managers. We're going to ask Robin to come to the podium. And we're going to invite our first manager to come and collect his special award, Mr. O'Shane Jameson.
And yes, yeah.
I'm done.
And I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, it is only a coincidence that all TSCS members are inside the room with us today.
Conspiracy.
Very good.
Yes.
Thank you so much, O'Shane. Our next manager who will be collecting is Carleen Clacken. Let's go.
Also in greenhouse.
Thank you so much, Carleen, for also being the champion of quality in your unit. Thank you so much. Another round of applause for Carleen. And thank you, Robin. So we're going to ask, we have 2 plaques prepared for 2 members of the leadership, the executive management team. Unfortunately, Janice couldn't be here with us today. I hope she's watching online. Janice, this one goes out to you. I hope it is fitting. I hope it is okay if I call Shaquille
Of course it
to
is.
collect it for you.
Of course it is. Why not?
Janice is a member of Blue House.
Oh, this is a yellow house tonight.
And let me add to, on behalf of Janice, I want to share that the support and the consistent effort from your team lead has been phenomenal. We're so grateful.
I want to personally thank Janice for affording Shaquille this opportunity because he was rioting for not getting a prize. And the second executive team lead who will be receiving this award, or who should be receiving this award, is Miss Licia Grant, who is unfortunately not here with us. So we're going to ask Naomi to collect on her behalf.
Go BPS.
Say that thing that you say, Uzumazi.
NMZ.
Yes,
One together.
Okay.
And I want to say before Naomi leaves that BPSS has been championing data, having those statistics and indicators at hand and ready as soon as we need it. And thank you for all the support.
Thank you.
All right, now this one is a very, very special award. We're gonna ask Chevelle to come back to the podium to present this one. Naomi knows it as yet. This one, no, we thought of this one to award. Now this special award actually says most innovative. And we wanted to give this one to Miss Unique Hines. She is very deserving of this one.
Oh. One smile at this.
Don't move, our camera personnel is
Aww.
well done.
It's not yes alone.
Conspiracy.
All right. Despite Shaquille's shouts of conspiracy, we're going to continue with our two external persons. Now, these persons are, so you know when you engraft trees, they're basically engrafted to us.
Oh, yes.
Right? So we're going to ask Dabby and Baby Dabby to join us on the podium. We will bear with them. They're taking a moment.
So as Davy and little Davy come up, I just wanted to say, Davy and Kabi, that Davy Gay has been a part of the authority, has been a part of SPRM, and we really appreciate all the.
What's going on?
Look at that.
Who's father?
She's so precious.
She doesn't.
So, thank you so much for your contribution. We could not have done it without you, Davide. You would have been just a part of us, and we really appreciate it. And we hope that we will find ways for you to remain with us in the SPRM family and the authority. Thank you, Kaya.
We are so grateful that we could have premiered Kabi for her photo debut, her TV Land debut. Thank you so much for joining us, Kabi. All right, so the second special award goes to Mr. Jabulani Johnson. Now, he was the charismatic heart, and I know he's still charismatic. He was the charismatic heart of our SPRM unit. When we were all interns way back when Wafi killed Philip, when we were interns, Jabulani was here with us. So I'm going to invite Jabul to come and collect his very much deserving award.
Jab, jab.
Oh, this is? Alright. Thank you so much, Jabulani. I had to come out of retirement, out of the shadows, just to present that one. Thank you again, Jabulani. All right, so we're winding down. We're going to be presenting our final two awards for the most outstanding units. Now, I don't think I need to debate or I need to ask who you think, even though I know you're going to say TSCS,
EPSS.
even though they are not on the list, they are not the ones receiving. So we're going to call a member. Naomi, could you join us for BPSS Christina? Thank you so much. BPSS reading was.
Together.
All right.
Come on, you can join us.
And you all plan to wear the same color? No, conspiracy.
Says the unit in black and white.
Them machine to
This way. Yes.
That's lovely.
Now our final award, we are going to gift it to another outstanding unit. Despite his cheers of conspiracy, we're going to invite Shaquille to collect this one on behalf of the Legal Services Unit.
Yes.
I must reiterate, Janice, thank you so much for giving Shaquille this opportunity to come and collect on your behalf. Shaquille, can you open your eyes, please? So thank you to everyone who is here. Thank you to everyone who participated. Thank you for joining us. Give yourselves another round of applause. This time, we would like to introduce you to the second baby in the room, the certification, it is all of our children, I promise you, because it is all of our child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound was it right? It's our offspring.
It is our offspring. Thank you so much, Brittany. We all labored to achieve this, and we want to say a big thank you to everyone in the authority. This is what we worked so hard for. Let me bring that a little closer. See, Kavi, there's another baby getting his close up. So we want to thank everybody. Another round of applause, please. We will do the victory walk with it on Monday. Don't worry, we'll all get a chance to touch it. Don't worry. We'll all share its glory. All right. So thank you everyone again. So that's the end of our tiny little ceremony. But before I go, I want to give a note of thanks. So thanks to the entire authority for participating. Thanks to the leadership team that worked with us, worked really, really hard with us. I know it was tiring. I know, some people said, why SPRM beer writing? But we thank you for partnering with us. We thank you for, we finally achieved it. Mama, we made it. So we want to thank the leadership team. We want to thank you, the officers, the managers, the interns. We want to big up everybody who participated in the various audits. Special shout out to the accounting team and the procurement team who helped us to acquire these things that you have received. Special shout out to Mrs. G, Janelle, Kanoya, Yannick. We have food upstairs, which we're going to be sharing now, and we want to thank our sponsors, Seprod, and our title sponsors, just says that, as you see the banner over there. Thank you so much for sponsoring us, Kevon, for that one. And as we go, we are going to be cutting cake. So join us in the conference room if you feel jiggy or so led. We will be cutting the very large cake. You don't have to worry about receiving a small slice. We'll be receiving a very big slice today. So come on and join us. Or you can join us in the. Will the food be brought down? We're bringing it down. Oh, so we're bringing the food down. So join us. You can come around now. We also have food. We have food and cake. Not a small thing. It's a big deal. So we have food and cake and juice. And do we have calico for the? No, we don't. No, we have juice. Redacted. We have juice. No calico. Thanks again, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for participating. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
And thank you.